Hello there.
Hello everybody, good evening. It is me, Fros. I'm here. I suppose you expect that since you're on the channel. How are you doing? Thank you for tuning in for the stream tonight. Hello to everybody who is here for the start. Master Baker, Hayden Edwards, Tachyon, Toasted Waffles, Tachyon. I'm so sorry that you missed out on the first. I hadn't reset the variable, so Demonica stole it. Also, hello to Crash Test, hello to Crash Test, Broke Wrench, and Core. How are you all doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, Winterwolf as well, good to see you. Here we are, back in the solar system, ready for another hour or two of getting our asses handed to us. Things, I don't know. Hey Kite, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Things are like, still feel like they're on the edge, although it did settle down a lot last time in the last stream. Thank you very much, Rotov. I appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. I'm just going to take a second to say that if you are in Australia, especially Melbourne, PAX Australia tickets for Saturday are almost completely sold out. So if you want to get in on that, then you should pick those up soon. I'm just going to say that now. Yeah, I will be going to PAX Australia. I was very lucky to get a creator pass this year. And as part of the deal, I just need to sort of let you know what's going on with PAX. So that's me doing my bit. I'm very, very excited this year. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But anyway, Terra Invicta. Okay, so the current situation is we've got some assault fleets on the way to Earth. That's one of the big things we need to keep our eyes out. My F4 Phantom and what will I get blasted at the air because his F4 doesn't have flares. That seems like quite an important thing to take with you into a modern jet fight, would be flares, I would assume. So we have on the 5th of January an army carrier arriving. It is currently the 8th of December. That's going to happen in a month's time. Then on the 18th of January, we have a Doom Fleet arriving. Now, it doesn't actually look like that bad, a Doom Fleet. 2 battleships, 3 cruisers, 1 destroyer, and there's actually another destroyer hidden down here. Everything else is quite small and not too hard to kill. This battleship here has a combat value of 421 with a mag cannon, a plasma battery, a laser turret, and a star torpedo bay. So we need to keep an eye out for that. Then on the 11th of April, we have another assault carrier arriving. Yeah, exactly. I'm not super worried about that Doom Fleet, but we still need to, we cannot afford to be chill about it. It is still coming. There's nothing going on, I think, for Venus, and there's nothing going on for Mercury. There's just the remains of the alien fleet that we smashed at Mercury. I don't think there's anything going on at Mars either. There is also an alien fleet. Oh, there was an alien fleet at the moon. It has left. That was going on too. Okay, in terms of the situation on Earth, I haven't progressed the war in India last time very much because we were getting nuked for trying to do anything here. So at the moment, we're just sitting pretty, not really doing very much. I can see we've got some alien activity going on. They're doing stuff in Pakistan for some reason. I think they're just going to try to take it over from the servants. That's the main thing. The other thing to watch out for is servant consolidation in America. But I don't think we need to worry about that too much. We also have antimatter containment about to complete. And we're getting there on some very big research topics. Agricultural complex is massive. Adamantine armor is pretty much the best armor we're going to be able to get for the entire game because we can't use exotics. So, yeah, that's what they did, Kai. Thank you. So that's something we need to bear aware, sort of get ready for, is the adamantine armor. Now, the current state of our fleet in Earth orbit is pretty good, I think. Black Friday delivery is pretty chonky. It's only got 2 battleships, but it's got a lot of battle cruisers, and these battle cruisers are pretty nasty. I wouldn't mind getting a couple more battleships in Earth orbit. Have we unlocked carriers? There are no carriers, Winterwolf. I wish I could. I mean, you can use exotics, but it takes a little longer. No, I can't use exotics because I need them to build my ship that lets me leave. Maybe it left it's in my cargo hold. What should be Hayden? Did I miss something? Yeah, so I need the exotics to build my ship that lets me leave the solar system. So I'm taking a sip of tea, because my throat is going to be dry tonight. Okay, let's get our assignment sorted for the turn. The first thing I'm going to do is just check for level ups on our agents, because we're getting a lot of experience at the moment. But I think I did them. Okay, we've got a level up on Jebediah. His investigation is currently only 13. I want to level that up so that he can remove some of those. Oh, the Moon Fleet. It's in my car. Oh, I get it now, Hayden. I get it. God, I'm slow tonight. I'm really slow tonight. Okay. I can't believe I missed that. It was a really great comment. Yeah, I know you need it, but I imagine you can farm aliens if we get to that point. Yeah, the important part is getting to that point. Exactly. You're there, Toasted. You've got it. So at 26 for investigations. There's not really anything we can cut off. Nobody else is ready for a level up. Let's get somebody to investigate what's going on in Pakistan. We'll probably give that to Yomama.
Ready for my mission. We'll see what we can
Are there any aliens to fight? No, there aren't. Okay. How are things looking? Was that music a little bit loud? I don't think I turned it down. I don't know if I would love carriers to come into the game. I don't know if they're actually playing. Is that too quiet now? I may have overturned that music down while I was talking. 67% happiness or Project Exodus lovingness in Singapore. So let's just reinforce that we are the beneficiaries and the best people for the job of saving mankind. So we'll send in Blonde and we'll send in
Where to?
Human. Kerman, I've talked about Kerman a few times in later streams. He doesn't have a ton to do right now. Without people to actively hunt down. Hey, Herbie Dragons, how's it going? Good to see you. Without anything to like specifically hunt down, he doesn't have a lot. Ooh, I think we found an alien. I'm almost certain we found an alien. I'm going to go for an 81% chance.
Initiating surveillance.
That should be an alien. So we're going to be doing something about that this stream. We don't need to defend anywhere, do we? I just checked that. The alien option is going to be a problem. Even when they deal with them, next thing will spawn the A, and we can't do anything about that. Yes, but we can at least deal with the one we've just discovered. That will be something. Let's get a surveil going here, just in case something happens and he disappears.
Eyes up.
All right, those are our assignments for the turn. Let's confirm those. I just want to have a quick look at ship construction. We didn't. Did we make a? Can I handle the obsolete ships, please? Did we make a? We didn't make a battleship version of the slow engine ship, did we? Because if we look at the chainsaw class, the chainsaw is using pulse plasmoid drives to make it really cheap, and I wonder if we need a cheap battleship as well. I'm quite tempted to do that. So I'm suggesting using exotics and ships. Now that's just one of the characters, but exo fighters I'm sure want to come into the game. Just make ships spot exo fighters that don't suck into the fight. I'm pretty sure they could as well. I'm thinking we do a pulse plasmid battleship. That's really cheap. What was I using? I think I was using the compact solid core fission reactor 3, quantum battery, tin radiator. It's got nanotube armor all over, and then we just go with the biggest mag weapon we've got, which is I need to obsolete some of this stuff. Actually, is it showing me obsolete? No, it's not. I just haven't obsoleted any of these guns. Hey, Hildebrand, good to see you. Let's get rid of the lights. All the Mark 1 weapons. Clean this up a little bit. That's a little bit cleaner. This guy destroys a bunch of battleships, cut price because you shoot up playing as the initiative. We're kind of forced to, so I think it's a Coal Cannon Mark 2 I want, which is the 51.8 damage. Yeah, I think it's the Coal Cannon Mark 2, not the Rail Cannon Mark 2. Is that correct? I can't quite remember. Let me just quickly check the ship, the Typhoon Buck 4, so I know what I'm looking at. Yeah, it's a Coal Cannon Mark 2 I want. Coal Cannon Mark 2, Heavy Coal Gun Battery Mark 2, and 2 light coal gun batteries is what I want. Combat Solar Core is not our best reactor for these slow ships. It has a size-specific power than our later reactors. Oh, really, Kite? Is there a better one I should be using? Let's do drive. So we even have a plasma for strip. We do. I don't think I've got a plasma researched yet. Watch the excited video. Give subscription vibes. Yes, it is. It's huge subscription vibes. That's why I played it. Cold guns are better than round guns. Cool. That is exactly why I'm playing it right now. Tachyon. It's those vibes that made me pick it up. Okay, let's get this built. So I want the heavy cold gun battery Mark II. We do have plasma. We do actually have the Mark I plasma batteries. But I don't think we've got the size 1 plasma. If I just go to plasma weapons, yeah, there's no size 1 plasma, unfortunately. So I can't actually mount it on this ship. Been playing Space Marines with friends and making up factions for each of us. That's actually quite cool, Hizzlebat. Winter Wolf. I've been watching someone playing a really cool... it's a vintage story playthrough. Where they are like all playing as dwarves and humans and elves. You compare the power mass stat. Okay, 2 light cold gun batteries. That's the setup. I'm gonna put these. I'm not gonna bother putting these on Guardian though. I'm gonna put them on attack mode. Although weapon fire should probably no purpose so the weapon fire is yeah. Versus is awesome. Vintage story, yeah, it is, and this playthrough is amazing. Like they're doing so much work and making this whole like lore between themselves. The dwarves have built this huge dwarven cavern. The elves have built an elven village. They're in different temperature zones, so the like elves are exporting food to the dragons. No PD on this ship. I'm jumping for this listen too. Yeah, that's going to be really cool as well. Okay, we should have a look at the power plant on this really quickly. Let's just get rid of all of the Mark 1s and 2s. Of everything. Like, I don't need to be seeing those right now. We can just stick with the highest rank of every one. So 5, 1, 2, 1. Is my... I just want to make sure my Spotify's not gone rogue. No, it hasn't. Okay. Yeah, it's Rubik's Tractor that's playing it, and it's a really, really good... It's just a normal battleship with a cheap engine crash test, just so I can make a cheap battleship right now. Okay, so we've got the gas core fission reactor. We should compare the power mass stat. The power to mass stat. So specific power is 3 tons per gigawatt, 3 tons per gigawatt, 4 tons per gigawatt, 8 tons per gigawatt, 450. So it looks like you want it to be the molten core or the gas core. They are the least per gigawatt. This is a maximum output of 420. This is maximum of 150. Efficiency is 95%. Efficiency is 90. So for me, it looks like the molten core fission reactor 3, based off what my head is saying. I might be wrong with that, and you'll probably tell me I am in a second. Now we want to get I'd put 6 engines. It's not a fast ship, Salty. It's probably going to need less than 6 engines. This gives us some power with the raw effects, the complexity of stats, things you need to track. Yes, Tachyon. There's so much you need to track. Okay, I want to take targeting computer Mark III. We've got repair bay. What else do I want here? I don't need component armor. I don't need a magazine. I don't need an ISU. People have been telling me to start taking heat sinks. Let's sort engines and stuff out. What else do I want to take on this? We could take vector thrusters just to make it turn a little bit better. The molten core can support a higher power ship, but the gas core will produce less waste heat. Well, to be honest, this isn't going to require a lot of power, so let's go with the gas core. The inevitable class, I like it. Okay, I want to go for about, I think we've got about 40 armor front, 1 armor mid. I will go for 3 armor rear. I'm going to go for 3 engines to start with. We will want a DV of about 10. Oh, wow. We can easily go for 6 engines. Okay, when we put tons of cruise delta V on this for like no cost at all. Yeah, it's not about getting anywhere. This is basically a turret. Although it does make our transfers really slow now that I think about it, because it can't get up to cruise speed like the rest of our ships. So I don't know if it's actually... I don't know if this ship is actually any good for what I want to use it for, which is intercepting that assault carrier. It's actually not going to do the job I want it to do because it can't get there fast enough. Pieces of such a radiator to put a radiator to use, they can be used as shot. Yeah, we're using tin droplet at the moment, which is normally... Which is like, I think... They have a low surface area from what I can tell. I actually don't think there's any use of this ship now that I've built half of it. Because I need to intercept the assault carriers, and this will not get there in time. And thinking about it, I wonder if our fleet even can. Although it doesn't really matter too much. I think I'm not going to build it. I know I just spent a little bit of time planning that out, but then I thought about the mission, and there isn't actually a valid use case for that ship. So let's just get the timer ticking over and get started.
Offering assistance.
Setting a watch.
Each and every one of us here has at one time looked
It
in
really
the
does feel
mirror
like that, Kite, yeah.
and hated what we saw.
Okay,
But I tell you now,
antimatter containment is
until
done,
you come to
which is
love
pretty
the
big.
face that stares back at you,
This means we can now
you cannot become something greater.
we can now actually get antimatter. We can now
Superior
research
Judith Howe,
antimatter mass production
ticketed live stream,
and antimatter weaponry.
the new you.
And this gets us towards antimatter spikers, and antimatter trap, and the powder collider, which are all really big for unlocking antimatter as a resource. This is a pretty big moment. Now, if we have a look at the tech tree, is this going to load the tech tree? It doesn't look like it is. I'll just click on tech tree. Why don't I do that? Okay, so we've now pretty much researched. I'm going to zoom out. We've now pretty much researched all of the early game techs, finally, apart from electrostatic propulsion, which is a dead-end tech. We don't have mission to Jupiter tech. We don't want that until Z-pinch drives are finally sorted. So what do we want to pick up next? We are currently researching. If I just go back to research, can I see my research while we're in this screen? I don't think we can. Yeah, okay. We're currently researching ultra caps, and I think we're waiting for Z-pinch to pop, because I think we've already done the prereq. Z-pinch. I'm certain we've done it. If I just search for pinch. Yeah, Z-pinch techniques. Z-pinch techniques is researched, okay? So that means we've got the drive tech is here, we just haven't researched it yet. Now, phased array lasers. I've never used... I don't think we ever got to phasers, but I think that's going to be a pretty good pickup. We're using lasers a lot. They're very, very good. This seems like a really good pickup. The other option is antimatter weaponry, which gets us antimatter torpedoes and the antimatter particle cannon. I have no idea if this gun is any good or not. I don't know if anyone has actually used it. I think that's the only antimatter tech. I think there's another one. There's antimatter mass production. Don't phasers need exotics? Crap. If they do, that's a problem. I think the good one to start is antimatter mass production, which gets us the Atom Smasher, which is the way forward. It also unlocks the antimatter plasma core reactor 1. Phasers will give us better PD lasers. We can't use most of the rest because we need exotics. Okay, then I think we go for antimatter mass production, which just gets us towards like setting up the antimatter stuff when we get to Jupiter. It's going to take a while to research. It's a pretty big one. Phasers have 2 times higher survival than arc lasers. If they use exotics, though, we can't really make use of them. So I'm going to go for antimatter mass production. Phasers are worth using exotics. Depends on how many we need to use. You do have me thinking about phasers. I'm not lying. Like, I am considering it, and they're fairly cheap. Do they have a prerequisite we need to pick up? Where were they? Let me just search for phase. Phased array lasers has ultra caps as the prereq. So we can't even start that research yet because ultra caps isn't done. So that's moot. I think we go for antimatter mass production. And then we'll look at, once ultra caps is done, we can look at phasers. Okay, back to the action. Okay, we can already do the particle collider research, which is the first start. The Z-pinch drive you're thinking of is a flow stabilized Z-pinch fusion reactor, which is awesome, but only comes very late in the tech tree. As it has no, I'm thinking of an engine. Here we dragons. It's there's a Z-pinch engine. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe chat has misled me, but I'm pretty sure there's an engine that we get through the Z-pinch tech that's the engine we're going to be using to go to Jupiter, unless I'm completely mistaken. Which honestly I wouldn't be surprised by. Target computer support is available. Okay, it is coming up to the end of December. If I want to do any direct investment, I need to I need to get on top of that. Hang on a second. That investigation was a success. Is it an alien? Yes. Okay. We have found Xenoform Alpha 22, and we will be doing something about him in the next thing. You need salvage model to farm exotics more easily. That's something we do to pick up. Z-tape predictions like several drives, but some of them are fission drives. Okay, here we go. We'll have a look at them as they come up. Now, something I was going to do. Oh, my head. What was I going to do? Before this guy got discovered, there was something I wanted to check. Oh, that's right. Direct investment. So I'm thinking we maybe just direct invest a little bit more in China. And we invest more into funding. We've got 2.9k influence. We're nowhere near our direct investment cap. but I could easily put another 1,000 influence into here. That's not how that works out, is it? No, it's 2.9k. I don't want that much. If we put in 40, that's 1.2k. If I put in 35, that's 1.1k. If I put in 32, 33, that's 1k. So I'm going to put another 1k influence into here. And that just gives us a little bit more income. Not a lot, but it's just because it resets in December. And I don't want to sort of be stuck out.
The people will come to our side.
We have another new army deployed in China. We're going to keep going until we've got 10.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
I can't name them yet because they haven't come under our control yet. That, I think, is the last hub, major, tier 3 mine upgrade we were waiting on. I think they're all done now. No. Underdark State, no, I think they're all done. Endurance Station, I think they're all tier 3 now. Who said we need to double click on that one? Apart from Castle Camelot, which is currently constructing its, that's all of our tier mines at tier 3. Can we research better fission reactors now? I don't think we can yet. I don't think the tech has popped up for it, but we'll check when our next research completes. That was one of the turned agents. So we now have an antimatter section here. If you wonder what this is for antimatter. I'm going to speed time up a little bit. Adaptive FDI modeling, direct investment reduced by 15%. That's actually pretty good. Mexico is to join the war against South Africa. Predictive logistics systems. Army repair rate increases by 1% today. Increases control point management capacity by 10. That would fix our current control point problem straight away. Predictive abduction modeling. Aliens suffer -2 on throw missions and throw public missions and abduction missions. All of these techs are nice, we just don't have time. Space defenses are online. A large number of surface-to-orbit laser weapons are now operational in the Singapore region of Singapore. It will prevent nuclear missile strikes on this region, reduce damage to kinetic bombardment, and fire back at any bombarding spacecraft. That's our first space defenses that we've built this campaign. We've inherited some from the alien administration, but these are the first ones that we've actually built, which is great. We'll keep fortifying until we can't. Oh, we now have access to the antimatter trap research, so that's another one we want to get our hands on. I haven't really done antimatter before, so I'm going to make sure I get this right when I put it together. I always think that this is Jebediah when these pop up. It's not Jebediah. Here comes that alien group for next month. Just cruising in slowly. The cat is in here causing problems. It is indeed a thermal signature detected situation. Okay, we've got ourselves an army. Let's get a name for them. I did not open the naming list before I started the stream. Give me 2 seconds while I do that. Log in. Harvesting antimatter is basically a better energy lab with very, very low antimatter production. Cool. That sounds perfect for outer system. So I've got one of the cats locked in here with me right now because the other cat had surgery today and he's come back smelling like the vet, which makes his sister hiss at him because he smells weird. So because he's not feeling very happy with himself, he's allowed to sleep in the bedroom with my housemate right now, and the other cat is in here with me until she chills out. Okay, where is this army? Cold Steel. It's the one that hasn't got a name. Type of 10 foot Centurion specifically is Boreal Blue Steel. There you go. The 11th Paratrooper Division. The Savoy. No, that's what I named, I think. Wait, what was this army called? First cats can't chill. No, they don't. Not at the moment. I've lost this army. Event summary. That's people. Here we go. 72nd Army Group. Why can't I see that? There it is. It's because I'm blind as a bat. It's because it's not. It's because they're in India, and I was looking for the Chinese symbol. Okay, these guys are now the 155th Marine Division, the Silent Striders. Not the Silent Striders. Okay, they are named. Perfect. Let's get our assignments done for the turn. Okay, let's have a look. What is the situation on the planet? So, Singapore still doesn't like us that much, so we're going to just double bomb Singapore again. It would be cool if I could trust the automate agents option to just, like, do reasonable things, but I just can't trust it.
I will try to sway the public.
Now, we do have an alien to deal with this turn.
Standing by for orders.
Your orders?
It's over here.
At your service.
Now, if
Ready.
we wanted to assassinate it, it would need to be someone with masked espionage. And the person
Where
we have
to?
with the best espionage
At your
is
service.
Yomamo at 22. But I don't think she's going to be able to do it. She's got a 1% chance at that. I can get that to a 12% chance. The other option is we detain it. Detain it uses investigation. Jebediah has 25 investigation. Hang on, let me cancel this.
Ready for my mission.
So we can detain it. He has a 34% chance to obtain it if I spend 128 ops. Antimatter traps and farms can give you enough antimatter for antimatter spikers, but if you want engines, you need atom smashes and super colliders around Mercury. Yeah, that is why we're holding Mercury as hard as we can. Or leave it to... I don't know if I can trust humanity first. I feel like I should at least have an attempt. We could give humanity first a turn, see if they do something with it, and then if they don't step up, we're going to have to step in.
Investigating target.
I'm happy to do that.
Reporting in.
Yoma, Hard Python.
Standing
What
by.
track is this? Some Battletech. Hard Python can't fight the alien, so it's going to
Ready to
have to
go.
be Yoma. So she's going to assault the alien asset in Bucharest.
Gear up.
And then Hard Python just doesn't need to do a protective move. Let's just surveil where this alien just popped up in case something else is going on here.
Surveilling target area.
Okay, let's confirm assignments. We've got that alien fleet arriving at the start of this turn, and we need to intercept it when it gets into Earth orbit with our fleet. So that's the big thing. Let's unpause and wait for that to happen.
Lending my expertise.
On Overwatch.
And we'll have a combat pretty straight on when that happens. It's crazy to me that I've been playing this campaign for over a year. Okay, battle stations are done. The station that got destroyed. That's the one the aliens knocked out. I did not mean to go to it. Okay. The alien fleet has arrived in Earth orbit. So, at the moment, if I select Black Friday delivery, and I tell them to transfer to... Oh, crap. Which one was it? Aliens at Earth. The one I want is Victor 354. Sign of a great game, yeah. So I want them to transfer to Victor 354. That's currently going to take them 2.9 weeks. And that's because some of the ships in the fleet are the ones with the bad engines. So if we kick them out... excuse me. Oh, Haggis. Sorry, the cat just knocked the microphone over and I caught it. I'm sorry if that was really loud. I apologize for the noise. This is... we get rid of the chainsaw class. And I think those are the only ones we need to get rid of. The banhammers are fine. She just hit the microphone again. I'm so sorry. I think these monitors are fine. I don't think the Soul Block Class 2s are very quick. Yeah, sorry everybody. I know I only have January 8th. That's why I'm changing the fleet up. I think the Hoplon class are also very slow. Everything here is among my fastest. Let's split them. Now we'll check the speed this fleet can go at. We will get there in 4 hours. And we should have more than enough power to deal with them. So let's transfer over with the reduced fleet. It's still more than enough to take them out. And we'll zoom out a little bit just so the speed of the game speed can go back up. I'm so sorry about the cat knocking the microphone over. I need to get a stand for it, honestly. Okay, we have combat. We're going to engage them because they're stuck. And we should be able to take this out pretty quickly. Alright, I want to go into a short wall. I want to put the battleships in the middle of the formation. We'll put them in a cross like this. I want to put the battle cruisers around them. And then we'll put the light ships on the outside. Okay, so we've got the Soul Block 2s. These are point defense ships. We have 2 Startake class monitors. They're missile carriers. And then we've got the rest of the fleet. We're going to come forward not quite at max speed. We'll come forward at about 200 MPS. And my ADHD is going to want me to make this exactly 200. And I'm not going to be able to do it. It's going to hurt me. We'll have to leave it at 201. I think that's good. Let's confirm that. We've only 3 ships to deal with. They're coming at us in a line. So we've got the Dark Descent class and the Scattered Neutrino coming first, and then the carrier at the back. The Shattered Harmony is running all lasers. It is dangerous. The Guiding Star is nowhere near as dangerous. So fleet primary target is the Shattered Harmony, but we don't want to open fire at it straight away. We're going to get our battleships in Control Group 1. We're going to set their primary target as the Shattered Harmony. I'm going to leave their guns on Guardian until the torpedoes are dealt with from this ship. Then we're going to get all of the battle cruisers, put them in Control Group 2, give them a fire command on the Shattered Harmony as well. And then we're going to put the Astartes in Control Group. Is that selected? Why can't I select the Ship Liberator? Okay, that was weird. I will put them in Control Group 3. They're not going to get a target right now. And then once the torpedoes are dealt with, we'll switch all of our guns from Protect to Shoot. This should be a pretty easy fight, fingers crossed. We just have to overwhelm the lasers on this thing, which we'll do once we've got lots of metal in the air. You can speed time up until combat actually begins. $15 times right now. This isn't a bad track for this. Okay, they've opened fire. That's their torpedoes firing, I believe. Yeah, they're firing torpedoes right now from their 1 torpedo launcher. So wait to intercept all of those. Now we're firing our intercepts. This thing's got long-range lasers. Very long-range lasers, but they're not going to do that much damage yet. Battlecruisers are doing their job and shooting down the incoming torpedoes. Oh, now they're in range of our battlecruisers, which is great. As soon as we've shot down all these torpedoes, the battlecruisers will switch to focus fire on the enemy ship. That's all of the torpedoes launched. Now they're firing plasma. Okay, now that that's done, I need to go through all of our ships and switch them to active. Oh wait, I can do that here. No, that did not work. It did work. I was looking at the wrong type of ship. That puts all of them on attack. Cool. So I just want to switch everything to attack mode. Good. So you're on attack, you're on attack, and then we'll do the same here. So you're on attack. Yeah. The cat just is about to come in and hit the microphone again. She's... Did you hear her? She's just rolling around on the desk, being absolutely adorable, but also very loud. Chat hasn't said anything since lull my ears, so I'm worried that either my chatbot is disconnected or the cat has deafened everyone so much that they've left chat. I think that's everybody set up. These two are not firing yet. We're going to hold for the moment. I'm also going to padlock the battlecruisers. Does attack push to work with the fleet commands at the top? It does. I could have just done that. Hero Dragons, you're right. So we're going to wait for a lot more fire to be coming in on the Harmony. Although with only 2 battleships, it's not actually with that much fire now that I think about it. You should move your headset. That's totally fair. I totally understand. I'm so sorry that happened. Okay, now both battleships are firing. I might wait until the smaller guns are in range before we launch the torpedoes. We're not taking... One of our battlecruisers is starting to take a little bit of damage. And these lasers are starting to have to fire defensively, which is good. I think I'm going to go... I'm going to launch the torpedoes now. Oops. I want control 3. And I want to give them an attack order on this ship. Yeah, exactly. That's what she wanted. The torpedoes are now away. We'll see if they can overwhelm their fire. That is a lot of torpedoes. If we can take this ship down, it's going to be easy sailing. How much forward armor is on the cruiser? It might be easy to kill the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought isn't as much anywhere near a threat as the cruiser. That's the thing. The Dreadnought, it's all. This thing is all lasers. Wow, so many lasers. None of these shots are going to get through. I was hoping I would overwhelm it. Oh, I was really hoping that was going to be enough. Okay, I'm going to order the battleships to... Oh, wow. This battleship is wrecked. I'm going to order... There's no point ordering it forward now, is there? I didn't realize that we were going to take this much damage on the way in just from laser fire. I should have come in faster. We're not doing enough damage and not getting in fast enough. Yeah, the Incorporeal Reservoir has actually stopped firing completely. It is a flagship as well. It's all down to the lasers, but the lasers need... The armor... the kite is right. The lasers on this Dreadnought are insane. Sorry, the armor on this... and the lasers. The only thing keeping us going is that it is still having to fire a little bit defensively. We're coming into closer range now, though. What is the range on the smaller guns? We're still not in range... Oh, the smaller guns are just spitting distance. I was hoping the lasers would start penetrating by now. We might need to try this again. I think the lasers did so much damage, we might just destroy the radar and he did the rest of it. That's probably what happened. It is. They are trying to repair, so we'll... Oh, there we go. We're starting to hit the side armor on the Dreadnought because of the angle. Hey, Alex Dragon. Good to see you. This is when I should have launched the torpedoes. Okay, we've finally done some damage to the front of the Dreadnought. We're finally starting to get through the armor with the lasers. Yeah, we're hitting the middle section now as well. It stopped firing. And now it's taking hits from the railguns. Yeah, I think it's doomed. The assault... What is the assault carrier armed with? Plasma and mag, okay. Dreadnought's taking big damage now. I want to take it out and then focus on the guiding star, but I'm worried about the assault carrier. The Shattered Harmony is basically dead in the water. Let's fire a couple of shots at the guiding star. And then we need to turn and face the assault carrier. Okay, let's turn and focus fire on the assault carrier. I think both of these ships are in really bad way. And the battleship is still firing at this thing with its bracketed railguns, which might do something. That's the mag. This thing has a lot of mag weapons, which will cause us a lot of problems. In fact, I want you to switch back to Guardian. Do we need the battlecruisers to switch back to Guardian? Also, I turned off one of these guns. That gun was turned off. I'm going to put them back on Guardian for now to try and shoot down all this stuff coming in at us until this guy closes range, because we're not going to do much damage at long range anyway. So killing this stuff on the way in. You can't hear the music at all. Well, why did you say so? Let me know if you can hear it now. If it's too loud, let me know. That's fine. If they're on Guardian, they'll still shoot at the enemy. Point defense going crazy here. Yeah, these ships are wrecked. That's something at least. Those orange lasers. Are those from the Souls? No, they're the point defense lasers on the Van Hammers. Let's speed this up a little bit as we close. We'll wait until we get basically to spitting distance, and then we will just take some hits. I haven't played Shadow Empire, no. People have recommended it to me quite a few times. Okay, I'm gonna go for just a full-on attack order now. Fire everything you've got at the assault carrier. Take it out. Yeah, it's getting wrecked. We lost... Banhammer took a lot of damage to do that, but we got it. Let's see if we can set the fleet to intercept this guy. Oh, God. Have I just murdered everybody? I think I have. Let's not do that. Oh, no. Cancel. Okay. Am I still playing Star Sector? I haven't gone back to it. Don't do that next to the microphone, please, Agus. I haven't played Star Sector in a while. I would like to, but at the moment I haven't got time, basically. But yes, I'd like to go back to it. It's okay. I cancelled the Doom command that was going to kill everybody. Maybe Haggis just wants to... Yes, your girl Haggis. Haggis is the girl. I don't want you to all stop. I want you to intercept if you can. Yeah. I don't think they're going to be able to catch it. Oh dear. Let's not do a full speed ahead. I just want them in range, which they now are. Padlock to the enemy, please. No, padlock. There we go. Now they should be able to shoot it. There we go. Now we're shooting. You can cancel orders by just right-clicking. Good to know. I fixed it. This battleship. Full speed. No, full speed ahead. Oh, I just ordered everyone. Screw it. We've got this. I just need to finish it. Just kill it, please. There we go. We got it. Oh, I'm really worried everyone's about to die. I've tried and it'll stop. I don't know... Yeah, it's the hardest place I've read. Okay, they didn't ram into each other and die. We're good. We're all fine. They didn't all ram into each other and die. We won the engagement and we didn't lose any ships to crashing. They're just all out of Delta V. Cool. We didn't lose any ships, which is great. We took out 3 ships. We got 8.1 exotics. One of them is only damaged, the guiding star, but I think we need to worry about it. Could have gone better. Could have gone worse. They had us lost 2 ships. All right, let's keep going. What do I need to do? I need to change this, and I need to do this. All right, Black Friday delivery needs to transfer back to Earth, but they have absolutely no Delta V. So I need to share propellant, and then I need to equalize, which will take 0.17 days. Yeah, we can pick up Guiding Star whenever we want to. Alright, and then I want them to close, and I want them to transfer to Station, which they don't have enough Delta V to do. They can get to Sail Center, apparently. Oh no, I want them to go here. So they can get to any of these. Sail Center has a refueling point, so they can transfer there and refuel. Cool. Say goodbye to all of our water. At least we have 7k water at the moment.
We've got some intel on our target.
And they will begin resupplying. Okay, we actually had enough water to resupply the fleet. Which is something we've not been able to do for a long time.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
The people will come to our side.
But yeah, this is the Hard Space soundtrack, because it's great. And it's good for just doing stuff in space. Okay, let's get them to now transfer to Station, where they can repair. The cat is being a menace right now. She's all over the place.
Falling back.
Why are you falling back? Hang on. Predator fleet has arrived station and has begun repairs. She failed the alien assault mission. Okay. Okay, that Doom fleet is now arriving in Earth orbit, and we are not repaired. We're going to repair on the 21st of January. They're going to get here on the 18th. So this could be fun. We do have more ships, though. If I close this... Well, wait and see what happens. The problem is that the resupply isn't incremental. It just completes at the time. So if they're hitting our other stations, there's not much I can do about it. Ferrocite exposure network tracing. That sounds cool. Here they come. They've arrived in low Earth orbit, but what are they going to do? Let's slow down time a little bit. They're doing a transfer. No, they've just arrived in Earth orbit. So what are they going to do? What is their current mission? They're just in Earth orbit at the moment. Okay, that's more stuff that was destroyed in Ceres coming online. And we've got the Ag Complex. This is huge. The Ag Complex is going to help us so much with income issues. Okay. What are we going to research next? There's a lot of cool stuff we can get our hands on. Independent Commands gives us reduced mission control costs of our ships by 15%. Molecular benefication means our mines produce 15% more exotics. Hardened hab shelters means 25% less damage from orbital bombardment. Command Center is an upgrade for our Ops Centers, which will get us 2 mission control per module. Then there's all the new stuff that came in. There's a manufacturing complex, which I want to favorite. There is, that's not adamantium armor. What else is there? The Hydron Trap. Not what I was looking for. Oh, let's hide. Okay, absolutely is hidden. There's something about it. Antimatter Trap. So the Antimatter Trap, a mana collector of naturally occurring antimatter with mana fields around large planets. The hab may only have one type of this module. Harvest 25% of the antimatter produced by cosmic rays in an orbit. Requires of antimatter in the orbit. One may operate per orbit regardless of faction. So it's a very small module that gets us a little bit of antimatter. Salvage base. Let's see if we've got available to them. So, Plasma Wave Drive, Fission Fire Drive, I don't want any of these. Research University I want to add to the list. Particle Collider is another one. A small particle collider can be used for researching the creation of small amounts of antimatter. This module may only be built on stations and not service bases. So there's just another small antimatter one. Direct energy launch, aerospace, scramjets, compact solar direction 4, vapor core fission reactor 1, molten salt reactor 1 to repairs, onboarding, terraform. Hydrogen trap is a module that gives 50% free DV to ships. Oh, cool. And by little we, of course, you mean that you have to learn units of measurement to understand how small it is. Yes. Residential module is eventual. Smart spacecraft defenses, improved plasma batteries, ships of the line, plasma cannon, full spectrum combined arms, fleet officer squads, freedom fighters, counter surgery, advanced rail cannon, space navy bombardiers, marine battalions, wet navy modernization, army dispersion tactics, elite marine assault, space force basic training, electron lance. A nose-mounted electron cannon. Okay, it's like a... No, it's not what I'm looking. E-beam batteries. A rapid-fire electron beam weapon effective against missiles. But not what we're looking for. We're looking for I don't think we've got salvage. Predictive logistics, improved terminal guidance. What does this do? Our shipboard missiles do 10% more damage. Training simulation, social media, targeted community, augmented learning, improved ECM. We could be in here. And then this is all the alien stuff. So we don't have access to salvage yet. Or I've already researched salvage bays and I'm just not using them. Of the favorites, these are all ones I want to get my hands on. I'm thinking we might just get the antimatter trap to get it out of the way. It's only 500 research, and then we can add one to the orbits that need one. So let's just grab it, because I've got room for it. Now, the other thing we need to do, and this is a huge job, is we need... regular capture, it does, but I don't really have the resources for a lot of direct investment, unfortunately. We now need to go through all of our habs and upgrade the what's the other one we can do next? We need to upgrade all of the farms to agricultural complexes. What does the remass scoop do? The remass scoop lets some engine types gain fuel just without needing to go to a base to get it, but I think it's only hydrogen based engines. Now I might need to rebalance power on some of these stations based on this upgrade. But the agricultural upgrade will cost us 28 water, 28 fissils, and 70 metals, and take 120 days. In terms of power, we will be fine with power here. Now, I don't want to do too many of these at once, but I could probably get... If we do maybe 3 at a time, Now, what is this station doing? This is our Venus shipyard. It's not doing any. It's basically just holding space in Venus orbit for us right now, with 2 battle stations and a layered defense array. But let's upgrade the farm. Check we've got enough power. We have just enough power. Remember that resource reduction from farms is based only on... Is it only based on population? Have they changed it? Oh, I just thought it was going to be a flat reduction. I don't want to sit and do maths to work out whether it's worth building. That's really frustrating, to say the least. I've been rushing for this tech to take the heat off for ages. It is a flat reduction. Based on population. Yeah, but I don't want to know if... So, like, the population of this station is... I won't even check that. It's probably really low. Why can't I see that? I can't see where the population is. 600. So the agricultural complex, massive range of hydroponic farms that forms a hub towards the self-sufficient. Rooms that have vaults and water consumption up to 3,000 crew. Okay, so it's just up to 3,000. Yeah, see, so this place has 600 people. The farm is for 600 crew. So there's no point building an agricultural complex if there's only 600 crew on the station. That's what I'm saying here. And I think most of ours... I think Station is fine. I think Station has quite a big population. The cat is on my back. Yes. The Station has a population of 3,295. So the agricultural complex is perfect here. The fountain probably doesn't have that big a population. Okay, 1,500. I think 1,500 is fine to build one of these. Radioactive Rocks for Fun and Profit doesn't have a big enough population. Clarkdad's Oversight. It has 2,466. I think that's worth it. Do our water-based drive ships use fissils while refueling, like refueling reactors? Because that would make almost no sense. Because nuclear-powered submarines refuel reactor per 50 years. I don't know, Demonicus. I don't know how the refueling works for those ships. All I know is they suck up all of our water. This place makes sense to build an agricultural complex. Sales center. 473. There's no point. However, this place doesn't have... This place doesn't go to farm. So we should build a farm here. Do I have enough power if I do that? No. So we're going to upgrade one of the solar farms. Then we'll have enough power. And I just realized I didn't check if Clarkdad's Oversight would have enough power after I upgraded the agricultural. It will. Cool. Is there a way, if I come in here, I can't see the populations from this view, can I? If I go to Project Exodus, I can't see the populations. Okay, amazing. So anything that I think that's over 1,500, I think should get an agricultural complex. That's going to take me a couple of minutes, unfortunately. So, Castle Marinara should get an agricultural complex. Oh my god, I just clicked upgrade from Earth. That's going to take like 6 years to upgrade. Can I cancel this? Cancel construction. Okay. Build from space. Don't take a year. Oh my goodness. Now if I go back... Damn, that didn't do what I thought it would do. I wanted to go back to this window here. Okay. Is my game paused? Yeah. Oh no, the game is not paused. Thank you, Ad. Wow, I'm so bad tonight. Okay, so... Right. Project Exodus, all locations. Winnie the Pooh Honeybot. I want to sort by population. I don't think I can. I'm not sure what this is sorting by. The Castle Marinara now has one. Clarkdad's Oversight is building one. Station is building one. The Fountain is building one. For now, I'm going to leave it with just those 4 buildings. I don't want too much construction going on at once. And we'll come back to that when... We'll come back to it once we've got the rest of them. I just don't want too much construction at once, is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, continue the turn. That was an intense track. The cat is desperate to get out of this room. And the dog is just spread out on her bed, idly snoozing. Sort by volatiles and water consumption. That's a great idea. Okay, Black Friday delivery has been repaired. What I want to do is make sure that they are fully resupplied. Yeah, they are. Okay, I'm not going to recombine the fleets just yet. What are the aliens up to? They're just sitting in low Earth orbit, not doing anything. They've picked up the guiding star. They have no operation assigned. They're just chilling in Earth orbit. What is this down here? Oh, thank you. Oh my god, here we dragons. That's so kind of you. You sound like it'll be necessary. Oh, am I
Get a
not?
coffee tomorrow. You sound like it will be necessary.
I really appreciate that, Here we dragons. That's a lot of coffee. Thank you. I really, really, really appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. I will definitely be picking up a coffee. Probably 2 in the morning. I'll start the day with one and I'll pick one up when I get to the office. What do we do about this aliens? That's the question. Do I recombine Black Friday delivery with Echo 175, which is all the slow ships, and we just cruise over to them to see what they do? Or do we just ignore them? I'm gonna remerge the fleet because there's no reason not to. Just so that I've got like the big fleet to kind of scare people off with. But the aliens just don't seem to be doing anything. Surface space weapons can be in Budapest. Cool. And that's the end of a turn. Okay, we've got some stuff we need to do this turn. So first of all, did that alien get killed?
Where do you need me?
The alien is still alive. How much longer are we going to give humanity first to deal with it? I also need to defend Russia and the Caliphate. So
Where do you
Human
need me?
can defend Russia, which is, whoa, my view is here.
Securing
And
our
Blonde
interests.
can defend the
Ready
Caliphate.
to go.
Reporting in.
And then,
What's the up?
okay, I wanted Blonde to do
What's
that,
the op?
actually.
Ready for my mission.
Then we'll get Jebediah
Standing
to
by.
continue to investigate the alien.
Ready for orders.
So it doesn't drop off the map. And we'll hold on, we'll give them one more turn. And if Humanity First haven't done something about it by then, I'm going to
See
make a
what they're
move.
up to.
I'm here.
Yomamo needs to try attacking the aliens in Budapest again.
Heading to the LZ.
And
I work for you
Python
now.
keeps... There's obviously something going on here, so surveil here.
Initiating surveillance.
I fear that if we try to engage them, they'll just go somewhere. That's exactly why I'm not chasing them down, Kite. That's exactly why I'm just holding. They will just make us chase our tails if we go after them, and there's just no point in doing it. Until they make a move, there's nothing for us to do.
Protecting our interests.
Securing our
Thank
control.
you again so much, Here Be Dragons.
Offering
I think
counsel.
I said Hayden, and that was really stupid of me. It's because the H's were next to each other. So if I said Hayden, I'm sorry, that's proof that I need the coffee. It's Here Be Dragons. Will they have a freedom of future tech implementation? See what else happens. I apologize if I said Hayden Edwards.
We found nothing of note.
Yeah. I'm tired. It's been a long week already. I'm trying to be better with the channel and stuff, though. I don't know if people have noticed, but I am putting a little more effort into everything at the moment. Okay, we've got the antimatter trap done. So, if we go back into research, directed focus, increase the maximum amount of research you can spend to increase mission success chance. That's pretty good. For 1,000 research, you were pointing out that we could get... Where was it? Regulatory capture. I mean, this gas corrector should be able to run on full power for at least a few months before refueling. There's a limit to how fast you extract energy from nuclear fuel without going boom. I don't know what, I don't understand the physics behind it. I'm going to hold on the regulatory capture one for the moment because it's January right now, and we don't need to worry about doing any direct investment until December. And there's other stuff I want to go. I didn't say your name, good. I'm just really tired. I think we should pick up... I think nanofat complexes would be good to get. Extensions of all ham modules, because this will be good when we get further out, especially when we get further out towards Jupiter. So I'm going to get my nanofat complexes next. Very intense music kicking off at the moment. You have a limit of operational temperature of reactor. Yeah. I'm
Score
glad.
1 for the good guys.
Yeah, Yuma did it. Excellent. That other assault fleet will be coming at some point, but not for a while, I don't think. Antimatter harvesters are now available to research, which is a big jump up. Lots of alien fleets getting built again. From what I can tell from here. More alien fleets, yep. Maybe a Doom fleet for Mercury. Denmark has just wow, a lot of changes of allies here. Let's check for level ups. We've got a level up for Hard Python. I want to get his admin up. His admin is currently at 18, so let's keep pushing it. So his admin is base 19 plus 8. That means he's got 7. His admin is at 27. So that means I could free up 2. I don't think there's anything going to give me 2 admin, though. This is plus 5. And this is probably plus 5 as well. This is plus 3. We could get rid of the Oliver project, which isn't really doing much for him. The plus 2 here is nice, but what could we replace it with? Well, the CE Heavy Industries would give us the plus 2. So that's pretty much a straight swap. There's also Astarte Aerospace, which gives plus 3% mission control, which is something we do still need. There's the Children of the Cog, which gives influence boost, science, engineering, perception, science, economy, found space program boost, build exofighter, energy research. I don't think it's as good as Astarte, though. Plus Nano gives credits. Yes. Babylon's Tower. And the Sea Heat Heavy. I think I want to grab Astarte Aerospace no matter what. But if we get rid of the Oliver project, we can grab CE Heavy Industries. That tops him out, but I'm sure we can pick up Astarte Aerospace and Children of the Cog potential someone else. You don't have a level up. You don't have a level up. You don't have a level up. You could grab Astarte Aerospace. No one else has one. Oh, wow. Okay. We're having a coffee push, apparently. Thank you very much for the coffee push.
Coffee. Hope it's enough for good one.
Yes, it is. It is, Demonicus. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. I get very embarrassed when people donate, so I really appreciate it. And we were negative credits again. I have noticed that, Hayden. We're going to have to build some more hospitals or something. Is there anything else out here I want to grab? 5th U.S. Special Forces Group, Military Fund, Military Build Army, Build Navy, Space Defenses. That's not bad. -2 money, though. But I'm doing a lot of those things. Let's get the 5th U.S. Special Forces Group. And then we're going to have to do something about our income. Okay, what I'm thinking is we will research direct investment that was suggested, and then we'll do direct investments into funds to push that to the next level. Also, we've lost control of antimatter mass production, and the game didn't warn me. The Protectorate have absolutely smashed us in research here. But according to this, we're going to win? No, it's going to be them. No, I think it's going to be us. The highlighted one is the one that's going to win the race, but this is what's currently in the lead, right? Yeah, they really did. They came out of nowhere, but I think we're going to get that. Also, hey, Shinobu. It's you. Yeah, thank you, Starbug. Also, welcome to the stream. Okay, we'll stick to our horses on antimatter mass production. See how that plays out. Oh, confirm it. Oh, God, I'm going to do assignments now. I didn't realize the turn flipped over. Okay. All of my animals have just gotten up. It's just turned midnight, and they've all got up, and they're all now facing off against each other. I think the dog wants to go to her bed, so I'm going to just quickly let them out. Bear with me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, you two. What are you up to? I want to let you out, Haggis. You're not allowed to visit your brother, okay? I'll tell you, let's go put you in your bed. Dog's in her bed. Cat's gone to go annoy her brother. It's the witching hour for my pets, it is. Yeah, I'm guessing it was a protector event. Exactly what has happened there. Okay. Situation in the world. Everywhere is defended. China is down to 60% public opinion. Singapore's at 77%. So, Human. Tell the Chinese how great we are.
Making our case.
Name's Blonde.
Standing by.
Tell the Singaporeans how
Ready
great we
for
are.
orders.
We built them anti-space
Acknowledged.
defenses. Jebediah,
Your orders?
is that alien still alive? The alien appears to have disappeared. The alien is no longer showing, so it's either gone to ground or it's been killed. But I don't think we saw.
Surveilling target.
I don't think we saw an
Standing by
event
for orders.
trigger for that. Yoma, there's more alien stuff for you to fight in Bucharest, so get on it.
Taking it to them.
And Python,
Where do you
keep
need?
surveilling here because I think you just found that alien stuff by
Eyes up.
surveilling here. You can actually just heat to propellant. This is what use propellant. So it's a repellent they're losing. That's what the water's for.
I will help them.
On Overwatch.
So we should see us take this research back over soonish. Research into antimatter spiker grants the following resources: 180p, allows the construction of the following ship components: the antimatter spiker. I am trying to, Demonicus, yeah. I'm looking for places at the
Person
moment,
of
but
interest
having to do
surveyed.
things like paying for the cat surgery have pushed that back a little bit. Flood of the Beijing region. The Beijing region of China is experiencing extensive flooding again due to... Okay, we will send aid. Including all of headflames in Japan, I think kind of first either got it or the aliens hiding in the land of the rising sun. I should have paid attention to that. Yeah, they're all there, and I was there with them when I was tracking it. Space traffic control. Mission control priority increased by 25%. That's nice.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
We've moved the needle.
Every time I see that guy, I think it's Jebediah.
Target destroyed.
Nice work, Yomomo. Policymaker behavior analysis. Okay, so we've got a lot of stuff we can do to protect ourselves from aliens, but we haven't really been taking it. Big bunch of fleets just got built. I should say ships got built. Okay, that is another turn done. We got 3 countries we need to defend this turn. All right. I'm worried about income, but we've got time. So I need to defend Singapore. We'll get Human to do that. Yeah, I did. I saw that.
Making things safe for our people.
The capacity that
Ready
you
for
pointed out.
orders.
We'll get you to defend here.
Making things safe for our people.
And we need
Reporting
you
in.
to defend India.
Making things safe for
And
our
then
people.
Yoma,
What's the up?
we'll get Python
Standing
to
by for
surveil
orders.
Bucharest
At
again.
your service.
And we'll get Yoma
Initiating surveillance.
to
Where do
investigate
you need me?
Pakistan, because there's a lot going
Eyes
on
up.
there. Confirm, close, zoom out, and pause.
Securing our control.
Securing our control.
Securing our interests.
There's a lot
Initiating
of...
recon.
Iran can produce 2 mission control.
Offering counsel.
What do you mean by that?
Surveilling target area.
Okay, that's our final Tier 3 mining complex complete. Very quiet in space right now. Okay, that's the other assault carrier coming into Earth orbit. So we're gonna have to hit that in a minute. Let's have a quick look at what this fleet is made up with. So they've got a primal. They've got a. Okay, I can't see the weapons on their ships yet. It's 2 cruisers this time, rather than a dreadnought and a cruiser. So I think we'll be fine. What was the date they were arriving on? 15th of March. No, 11th of April. Okay. Basically just waiting for the aliens to arrive at the moment. Oh, there we go. We've taken over again here. They've also taken the middle research as well, I just noticed. So the Protectorate definitely got some sort of event that gave them a ton of research points. Okay, that's another turn complete. It's very quiet at the moment. We are going to have an engagement with the aliens in 11 days, though. Unrest is high in India. Okay, let me have a... Okay, unrest is high, but it's going down, so that's fine. We are making the country a lot more stable. I could do with some stabilizing there, though. You're right. I haven't been paying attention to unrest, and it is high in Russia and India. Public opinion is actually fine, so we could do some. We should just do a stabilization blitz on India. Actually,
We'll turn down the hate.
Ready to go.
that's what we'll do. This time.
Acknowledged.
Well, blonde can't,
Your orders? We'll turn down the heat.
and you can't.
Ready to
so
go.
blonde,
At
you
your
go
service.
after China and raise public opinion there.
We must persuade the people.
And I'll get Hard Python. I'm just going to keep an eye on this area.
Setting a watch.
Everything okay? Attacking onto my Thistle's water, I understand well. Okay, got it. Cool.
Initiating surveillance.
Yes. I just answered your question about relocating to a new house, even though I already replied to that earlier in this turn. Okay, Administration Tower. I think that's pretty good, but only in Earth orbit, if I remember right. Aliens coming in a couple of days. Okay, we've got space defenses online in the Caliphate, which is great. Alien will be more stable, which is no longer democracy. Yeah, we're just going to keep
Lending
building
my
it
expertise.
towards
On
democracy.
Overwatch.
Network psyops. +2 to unrest. Unrest changes by -3 in nations conquered by armies. Grants 20 influence. Why does it get 20 influence? It's such a weird thing for this research to give, is 20 influence. If that's like a day's income. That's really strange. Mines output. Ah, that's right, yes. Thank you. Okay, we've got another American army heading for Port Moresby.
Things are stabilizing.
And control point
Order
cap. Cool.
is returning.
Violence is abating.
Okay, they've just
Public
arrived.
opinion is moving in our direction.
So they haven't arrived yet. They are pulling in. As soon as they finish their transfer, now they're here. So I want to close this. I want to go to Black Friday delivery. We're going to kick out all of the slow ships again. The chainsaw, and the Hoplon class as well have to stay behind. And then we will split the fleet. Is there a pulse laser cannon battery weapon tier? There something that shoot ultras. There is some pulse stuff, I think. But I think it might be phased actually. I think it might be the phasers. And then we do transfer to Victor 522. Which will take us 4.7 hours. Go. By the time we get there, I think they'll have started doing their landing. They haven't started yet. They're going to run, which is annoying. So I'm not going to put in a bid. Yeah, zero KPS. I'm just going to make sure. What does the checkbox do? Click to see whatever ships will take. Oh, no, yeah. We'll submit the bid of 0. They've evaded. I'm going to pause until they've picked a mission, and then I'll go after them again. Now, okay, now they're doing it. They're landing in Moscow. Now is when I should have attacked them. So Black Friday delivery, transfer, and it's Victor 522. And now they shouldn't be able to run away from us because they're stuck in the middle of doing a landing. Great song this, by the way. There we go. Start the battle. I'm going to come in at higher speed this time, rather than coming... It's supposed to remember my formation, and it hasn't been doing that. Yeah, I want to come in at a much higher speed this time. I want to put both battleships down here, if I can. I can't click on the Death World, thank you. And then I want to click on you here. And then we'll put the... You here, and you here. Okay, that's all that. We can actually come in at 650. I think I'll come in at 500 is fine. Well, that's twice as fast as before. Let's confirm. And then I want to put the battleships in Control Group 1. I want to put the battle cruisers in Control Group 2. And we want to put the Astarte class in Control Group 3. Then I want to set Control Group 1. So let's have a look. The New Moon is mag cannon, mag battery, laser. Okay, that's very powerful but easy to defeat. So we want to focus down the New Moon first. So the battleships are going to focus on the New Moon. And the battle cruisers are going to focus on the New Moon. And if we take it out pretty quickly, we should be able to do some... Did you just explode? I think that was our engines. Or do they just instantly massively overheat? Yeah. We can speed up a little bit until combat begins as well. It looks like they're taking damage. Ship is maneuvering to avoid predicted collision. Why are they maneuvering to avoid collision? That's a really weird message to get. Okay, the aliens are firing. I want to slow the game down. Railguns are firing to intercept, which is fine. Lasers are also firing to intercept and doing their job. I don't need to pad off the battle cruisers yet. Also, hey, mishaps. It says you said something before, but I haven't caught you. Oh, hey, you slept in. I just saw that. You must have popped into chat while I was sorting the dogs out. The dog and the cat out. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if they've got enough defenses to actually deal with our railgun rounds. Looking at it here. Are they getting through? I could probably... Actually, what has the Primal Fury got? Yeah, I could probably just... Have we built and named anything? We built an army. Just one army. The army was called the 155th Marine Division Silent Striders. That was all that was built. I'm going to get the Expendable to fire on the New Moon. Which makes me think of Twilight, by the way, every time I see that name. And then we'll get the other one to fire on the Great Annihilator. All I can think of is Twilight New Moon when I see that ship. So we need to destroy it. I've never seen any of the Twilight movies, just FYI. Apparently I'm missing out. Space mining refining, interplanetary rockets, unit efficient, what is needed for salvage base. I think I may have it. I think I may have already researched it, Hayden. Remind me to check if I've got salvage bays after this battle. How's the streaming going? I've been busy with work stuff. It's not been the most exciting stream ever, T-Rem, but we're doing fine. Oh, I fired everything at the same ship. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, it's dead now. Just in case we've got time, I'll switch the target to the other ship. I didn't mean for all the missiles to go to that one ship, but at least it's dead now. Yeah, it's been fine. Like, we've just been doing steady stuff, basically. We've had a couple of fights. We've showed an alien to Humanity First, and Humanity First murdered it. We talked about a really cool vintage story series that's being played out that I'm really enjoying watching. And I got really sleepy and people decided I needed to buy coffee tomorrow. That's kind of what's happened in the stream so far. Also, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, now we just need to deal with this thing. Congrats to Humanity First, yes. I would like to go faster, but I don't think we have the Delta V to really mess around with our speed right now. At the moment, we're just cruising. Let's wait until we're in range again. I like the laser light show we're getting right now. This thing won't be able to deal with the railguns, I don't think. I don't think it has enough lasers. No, it's taking railgun fire. It's not going to last very long. It can't shoot down all the railgun fire that's coming in. There goes its mag rounds, though. That's why I've left the guns on Guardian, so they can intercept these. So I think this is our 8th assault carrier that we're shooting down. Yeah, lots of rails are hitting. God, I feel sorry for all of the armies that have been on these ships that we've just absolutely destroyed. Also, look at how crazy the rate of fire is for alien mag batteries. Like, that is absolutely vomiting rounds compared to ours. That's it. I think no. It's still coming. The Incorporeal Reservoir again. They're shooting at our flagship. Is holding on. Taking hits. Are they in range of the light guns yet? Not quite. They have indeed produced a 40mm autocannon. Oh, it stopped firing its lasers. Just not intercepting anything now. And why is the dog barking? I just put it to bed. Tier 2 alien kinetics. Yeah, they're good. Okay, we're going to switch the whole fleet to aggressive. I get what you're talking about, Demonicus. It would be like a firing really, really fast, really, really quickly. Oh, let's padlock everybody as well, actually. This thing's tough. It's taking a lot of hits. A lot of our battlecruisers aren't getting shots at the moment because they're not facing in the right direction. Same with our battleships have lost their primary weapon fire on it. This thing's really tough. Look at the amount of punishment it's taking. Can I check how much armor it's got? 54, 636. We don't know what type of... alien Diamondite... Oh, no. Oh, thank you very much. Oh my god, T-Ram, thank you so much for the coffee.
Well, with that in mind, here's some cash for coffee. Coffee emoji.
Thank you for the coffee emoji, coffee. I really appreciate that, T-Ram. Thank you. You made me jump. Thank you so much. Yeah, a lot of armor on the front. There it goes. Dead. Lasers don't perform well against big ships due to the ship's large amount of HP and lasers do low damage per shot. Yeah, did it take a ship out with it? It did. It took a ship out with it. What did we just lose? I can't believe it took a ship out with us. We lost one of our battleships. No, Shinobu.
Here is more cash for coffee.
Thank you very much, Shinobu Mail. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the coffee, everybody. I'm going to need it now that we lost the souls betwixt. We lost one ship, they lost 3. We're up to 147 exotics at least. That's another assault carrier dealt with as well. I'm not I'm on the one hand I'm ecstatic about like coffees, yes. On the other hand I'm really sad that we lost that ship. Thank you so much, everybody. You've been wonderful today. Thank you again. Let's send them back to station. Take them 4 hours. B2 used up my battleship indeed. I can't believe they rammed us. That's a me tactic. And it never works usually. They're back. They are now repairing. They probably don't have enough water to refuel. We need to bear in mind they have not refueled. Alien Fleet launches for low Earth orbit 1. Alien Fleet 550. A battle cruiser, a cruiser, and then so many small ships. Okay. Let's put an alarm on them for them. They were 550. This fleet here. I've already got an alarm for them, okay. So there's still Victor 548, which... Oh no, that fleet had left. Did they... Wait a minute, is 550 the fleet that came before? Did they pick up that ship, then take it all the way back, and are now coming back again? I think that's what they've done. No, it's a different fleet. They can resupply, but they can't refuel yet. Oh, they're fully refueled as well. Okay. So the fleet is back together. Let's merge them back with Echo 176. The fleet is fully recovered. Well, let's wait and see what the aliens have in store for us next. Oh, the 1st Marine Division has arrived in Port Moresby. Oh, where's my... Okay, I was about to say, where's my army? As long as there's only one army here, we're fine. Our guys can defend. V548 is a damage cruiser from the 1st. Okay, thank you, Hairy Dragons. I'm not very good at remembering all these numbers. There's just so many of them, on top of everything else. That's fine, he's not our guy, even though I think he is every time I see him. He's also not our guy. I think I need to quickly check on the dog. I will be right back. She's just barking and it's after midnight. Give me 2 secs. She was cold. So I've wrapped her up in another blanket. Because that dog likes being a burrito. It's after midnight, I'm barking at the moon, yeah. Module check? Yes, thank you, Hayden. I'll do that right now. So, utility modules. Do I have salvage? Let's show obsolete as well. Okay, these are heat sinks. This is the in-situ resource utilization module, mobile space lab, repair bay, marine assault unit, laser engine, liquid hydrogen containment, slush tankage, magazine, component armor, solar platform, solar outpost, fission platform, fission outpost, ECM, flag bridge, targeting computers. I do not have the salvage unit, so we've checked that. That's good. Any Aussie fans? Do you mean Australia fans or Ozzy Osbourne fans? Winter Wolf. Which one are you referring to? I think it's interplanetary rocketry. So we'll have a look at that as well. Okay, it's another turn over. Those are the big things that I expected for this stream. Complete, by the way, was dealing with those assault fleets. So I'm really glad we did that in decent time. We need to defend Kazakhstan or the what's it called now? The Central Asian Union. So we'll get you on that.
Making things safe for our people.
Actually, we'll get Jebediah to do that.
Securing our interests.
And then if we have a look at how much people like us, 69% in China. We've got unrest in Russia and India. So I'm actually going to stabilize Russia. I'm going to stabilize India.
Where do you need me?
Where to?
I shot an F-106 with an improved tow missile. Wow. That's some pretty good guiding. Salvage looks like a crane claw, if I remember correctly. Cool. Thanks, Starbug. Belonged can do public opinion in China.
Making our case.
And Python. Let's see if there's anything going on in Benghazi, etc.
Surveilling target area.
What did I click on? I want you to do it here. Actually, that's actually probably a better location. Ozzy Osbourne, you said it's after midnight, your dog is barking, mine barking at the moon by Ozzy. Gotcha. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Okay, those are our first 3 agricultural complexes done. So let's get the next 3 up and running. So you said I should sort by consumption. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Okay, so Station Station's already done. Castle Solomon is our next highest. With it would be good if I could just filter by people, if I'm being completely honest. It's still awkward as hell. I think this is an alphabetical order. To be fair, it's kind of easy. It was low with no energy and I was in a helicopter, so I turned around and blew the swing off the ATGM. Nice. A proper coffee pot doesn't. Braveheart Station is under my threshold. Castle Solomon is the first one that is over threshold. So we'll upgrade its agricultural complex from space. Check that it has enough power. It does. We go back. So Castle Solomon, 520, 540, 870. So anything that has a population of over 1,700, 1,500. It doesn't look like there's any others that have a population high enough to justify it, which is fine, I guess. I held back for a long time on building stuff to get that module, and then obviously misunderstood how it worked. Let's confirm assignments for the turn. Let's unpause. What are we going to do about India?
Protecting our interests.
I think that's something we need to have a discussion and check about.
Eyes up.
I don't think I had enough power. I was at the last station I was looking at. If we have a look here. And if I just sort by under construction. Oh. Thank you, Toasted. Thank you for the 7-month subscription. Wow, that's crazy. 7 months you've been following me for, and I've only just gotten a little bit better at streaming. I can't sort by under construction apparently, even though there's an option for it here. The better place to check will be if I come here and use this filter here. Was it Castle Solomon? 915. Yes, you're right. It didn't have enough power. Well, I can upgrade to space resorts now as well, which gets us more money. But we also need more power. So what I want to do is I want to convert one... I'm going to convert one of these space hotels into a solar farm. And then I'm going to... So that gives us a potential power of 1,098. And then if I upgrade one of these, that puts us to 970. These are how much power? 90, and these are 30. So it's an extra 60 power, so 970. I can afford another one. That puts us at... I can just afford one more. Yeah, that puts us with 8 power free, which is awful. But ain't a chance I can enable better Twitch TV emotes. What do you mean, Toasted? I enable better Twitch TV emotes. What do you mean by that? I've added a bunch of custom ones that I made myself that nobody uses. Are you meaning you just saying make better ones? More money is more good. You're right. Okay. Thank you for pointing out that power problem, though. Better TV is an add-on. Oh, okay. I don't know if it'll work with my bot. I'll have to have a look. Tensions might have been China and Malawi. China main force, sure. You're ever going to post sanctions on Malawi?
Violence is abating.
Adamantium. Oh, this is huge. Adamantium armor is a huge project to complete. It is the best armor that we can use that doesn't use kinetics. So that's a really, really big one to get done. The game is hanging. Okay, now I want to get that one that was better for direct investment. What was that called? It was much earlier on in the stream it came up. I'm scrolling through chat to see if I can find it. No, I'm not going to find it in chat. Unfortunately, your emojis don't work in chat. They do on Twitch, TRM, I'll have you know. I've got all of these ones. I've got like this hype one I made. And then there's like this lag one for when I lag out. They're pretty bad, to be honest. I need some trash. Oh my god. Actually, that's one of mine, isn't it? Yeah. So I do have some. I need better ones though. I should speak to like a person who makes them and get some good ones. Anyway, regulatory capture. Thank you, Hebrew Dragons. Regulatory capture. Sort by. If I sort by, nope, can't sort by name. There it is. Regulatory capture. Influence cost of direct investment reduced by 25%. We're going to grab that and then we're going to invest in some more funds. Doesn't Mishap's art doodle? Maybe she could make some. Yes, she does, I think. I think some other people on the Discord do as well.
Things are stabilizing.
But
We've moved the needle.
Yeah, it's awkward. I don't really, yeah. So it's only for the Twitch among us. Yes, I can't. Actually, I can add some of these. Let's tell you what. If I get some decent ones done, I'll add them to YouTube as well. Okay, T-Ram? But I don't know if they'll work on the bot chat, unfortunately. This is some Bastion. Okay, we've got another alien fleet. This looks like a big fleet that's just arrived in Earth orbit. Let's see what they do. So they're in Earth orbit. They've got, yeah, some big ships among them. This is quite a large fleet. I can do art, but I'm really bad at it. Well, fair enough. So what are they going to do? Place east of Ethiopia. Learning geography with Terra Invicta. So again, the aliens have sent a fleet to Earth orbit that isn't doing anything. No operation assigned. It's like they're getting here and then they're getting scared to attack us, which is perfect, because it means we're not wasting resources. Cold tea. Yeah, still no operation assigned. Oh, they're leaving. So yeah, they're basically Veni Vidi Vici, except they're not conquering. They're just coming and leaving. Okay, we've got another new Chinese army we'll need to name in a second. And we've got so 550's back in Earth orbit. And they're actually going for one of my stations. So they're launching for Castle Solomon. Okay, let's have a look at this fleet. So this fleet has a combat value of 3.6k. Gunship, gunship, frigate, gunship, 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 cruiser, corvette, corvette, gunship, gunship, frigate, corvette, battle cruiser, corvette. So it's basically all small ships apart from a battle cruiser. Now, Castle Solomon, the station that they're going for... Let me just find it. Is still under construction. Castle Solomon is the one that's making us all of our money. It currently only has 2 battle stations. I just rebuilt it after the last stream. I remember now. Now, they're going to get there in the 13th of May. They're going to get there later today. Now, I can dispatch our ships, but it would be the focus group that we've been fighting up until now. So it's Black Friday delivery minus the slow ships. So it's Black Friday delivery minus 4 battle cruisers and 2 monitors. But that gives me a lot of ships to their light ships. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game here. Luke knows it's salvage stick. Good progress just hasn't proceeded to unlock. Okay. That sucks that I haven't got the unlock, Hayden. Thank you for looking into that, though. Okay. But then we're going to send Black Friday delivery to Castle Solomon. How long is it going to take them? 4 hours. So they'll get there in time for the defense. Which is... They might not get there in time for the actual fight. Well, let's see... Let's see if this has an effect, and then we can go back on the save if it doesn't. Okay, they didn't get there in time, which means Castle Solomon has to defend on its own, which sucks. And again, like, I can't control this fight. I can't even give it primary targets, which is really sad. I'm gonna hope the battle stations kill something. Most of these things, my battle cruisers will zap in one go. In fact, some of these ships are damaged. Like the Steel Jewel here is damaged for some reason. A lot of these ships are damaged. These are ships that we've had fights with before. A lot of these ships are actually not combat capable. This isn't as one-sided as it looks like it is. The only real threat here are these 3. Although Castle Solomon is already getting wrecked. By just the laser from this ship here, which is the battle cruiser. We need the lasers to start doing some work. Yeah, they're on defensive, unfortunately. It doesn't look like we get a plasma cannon, by the way. We're wondering if the plasma tech would give us a plasma cannon on our battle stations. It doesn't. None of our shots are getting through. And now their shots are getting through to the actual damage. And they have more stuff coming through. Orbital defense platforms do indeed remain absolutely useless. Doing absolutely nothing. Oh, we got 1 hit on one of the corvettes. No, this must be a bug. I think we've got a bug here. For example, if I mouse over... So, hang on. If I mouse over this ship here... Okay, they're all fully healed now. A second ago they were looking damaged, and I was quite excited, but they're not looking damaged anymore. So it must have been a bug before the battle started. It was using a cached... Yeah. I don't know. That's a lot of firepower, isn't it? There's just no point in having them, unfortunately. So we did absolutely nothing. Goshikor, thank you. Right now our fleet is there, and I think we're gonna get smashed if I'm being completely honest. I'll give it a go, but I think we're gonna get our asses kicked. Now, do I want to be moving here? They're basically going to come at me in waves, and I want to break those waves up as much as possible. So I need to use the battle cruisers to shoot down their small ships one by one. So I almost want to be going backwards. if I think about this, we'll keep the Astartes for launching at the enemies that kind of helped us in defense, but they dissuade the other Lampies. Yeah, they're basically only good against other human players. The human factions. If it was player design, people would just slap the best gun on it, and there would it would just be a railgun platform or whatever. I'm gonna try and go backwards. I think. Just a little bit. I think it's H I need to push, yeah. No, it's not H. There's a key I need to push. Is it Alt? No. What is it F I need to push? Hang on a second, I need to zoom in. No, there's a key I need to push here. That means I can turn this around without putting a boost on it. Oh, I've just lost the ability to manipulate it at all. There we go. It's not H. It's not F. Is it K? Oh, I can't remember what the key is. Let me just check the key bindings. I always forget what it is. Z extra C, thank you. Do I still have everybody selected? Oh, I don't think I've got every... Hang on a second. I don't think I've got every... So let's just do... Okay, everyone's coming backwards. And then... Oh, everyone's not coming backwards straight, though. There we go. And then we'll do Z. There we go. That's what I want. Yeah, missile silos. I don't think they let you do that with the missile silos. Alright, so we're going to put the battleship in control group 1. We're going to put the battle cruisers in control group 2. And then the Astartes in control group 3. We're going to set the... I'm going to not set a primary target yet until I know what they're doing. But we'll just start off by burning away from... Okay, the station just exploded in the background. That's not cool. That was pretty dramatic, actually. It's going to take a couple seconds for my fleet to do its maneuvering. Okay, we are now drifting away from them. It really ought to use missiles, especially with how good missiles kind of are for most of this game. Can everyone please turn around soon? Okay, we've got ships coming in fast. We've got 2 ships coming in fast. They're bringing the Shimmering Pulsar and the Flare Star in first, which I was not expecting. We want to take the Shimmering Pulsar out as our primary target. Fleet needs to turn around. Yeah, I should probably build in quads. And building them at 2 opposite sides of the station so there's an angle to the attack. Oh, everything's coming. They've just looked. Everything is coming at us now. Oh no, it's gone all funky. One of my battle cruisers is already almost dead because it got shot in the back. They are padlocked. Well, they are turned around, sorry. They're not padlocked. They are now padlocked. I'm launching missiles at these 2 ships that are coming at us. Yes, Cora. There is a little bit of a problem with that in this game, isn't there? How dare you try something that the developers didn't want you to try? Jeez, that's a lot of rounds coming in from that ship. We're taking fire from other angles right now. Okay, torpedoes are hitting the Shimmering Pulsar. Shimmering Pulsar got absolutely slammed by torpedoes there and just ate them. There goes one of them, though. We're going to take so much damage from these other ships passing us by, though. Okay, the Pulsar's finally taking some decent damage. I'm going to set you to fire everything mode. And I'm actually going to tell you to padlock as well. Okay, that thing is dead. What can we shoot at that's worth shooting at? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm switching to. Thank you for being on the same wavelength. Let's go for the steel jewel first.
There comes a time when he and death meet.
No, I just lost my battleship.
What's the next cutter that takes his seat?
Okay, what's coming around for attacks is kind of what I want to focus on. Steel Jewel is now combat ineffective by the looks of it. What's next? I'm trying to look at the curves and seeing what's coming back around. There goes one of my battle cruisers. Okay, Shattered Dawn is taking hits. It's out of range at the moment. Let's switch to the... That ship looks wrecked, actually. What's this ship here? The Fiery Mountain. The Fire Mountain is coming back in for an attack run. So let's focus it down. Can I... Oh, I used the wrong command. I wanted to use this command. Remember, only the pink lasers are my lasers. All the other colors are enemy lasers. Okay, this guy's now Fire Mountain. Where is he? Stone Echo. I don't see Fire Mountain. That's what his name is, isn't it? Fire Mountain. Why did I... Oh, he hasn't taken any damage yet. Did he just turn it... No. That's the Fire Mountain there. Okay, let's... I'm going to tell the fleet to move just because I think they're struggling to maneuver a little bit. Well, that's not going to work with our padlock, though, is it? We'll just do it all stop. And get the padlock back on. Okay. What's coming through next? I think the biggest threat right now is whatever the ship this is, the Something Waves. The Spreading Wave. How many combat... I've still got quite a few combat effective ships. It's these long-range laser ships that are a problem. But trying to read these tracks is is not easy. I think it's the Radiant Dawn, which is our next primary target. At least lasers are good at killing small ships. Where's the Radiant Dawn? Is it the Riparian Dawn? It's the Riparian Dawn. It's this ship here. Still not taking damage. Okay, it's taking damage to its main weapon. Okay, I think it's out of there. Next up, let's hit the Fair Wind. Which is being very, very mean and attack us from behind. About to get blasted by a lot of pink lasers. I'd like some more significant damage to be done to it before I ignore it. Okay, I think that's enough for now. Let's switch to the Iron Flower, which is coming past us. There goes our battleship. That's the flagship gone. Oh no, that was a battlecruiser. The flagship is actually still fighting. What is this? This is the Iron Flower. It's almost dead. Let's switch to the Fire Mountain again. There's still a lot of ships in the combat zone, but a lot of them are just drifting. Okay, the Fire Mountain's pretty wrecked. Let's go for the Storm Wind. There's also the... Actually, the Shadow Flower is a bigger threat because it's got a laser. And I want to switch to... I want to make sure my battlecruiser main guns... Okay, you're offline. Make sure you're on direct fire. You're on direct fire. That's it. I've only got 2 battlecruisers left. I feel like there needs to be some sort of projects to buff existing weapons or whatever to try and counter the alien. Yeah, I think I'm with you there. We don't have enough like boondoggle weapons, I think. Self-guided rounds and proximity fuse and stuff like that would be so cool. This is going to be a Pyrrhic victory, I think. Yeah, they're like, we're not going to do any work to try and make this better. Sorry. I've only got 2 battlecruisers still really fighting at this point, and the battleship's doing the best it can, but it's not really long for this world. Well, we've got it down to 1 page of contacts. What was this? This was the Stone Flower. Which I don't see in the list. The Stone Flower, oh, it's the frigate at the top. Okay, we've got the Stormwind coming back around. I would love carriers. I think carriers make sense. And I think they'd be a really good addition to the game. I'm hoping these railgun rounds finish this guy off. Making your own missiles would be insane. It would be pretty cool. Okay, this guy here I think is the only other... Oh no, this guy here. These 2 here are the only 2 other active combat vessels in the zone right now. But we are not doing enough damage to the Stormwind to actually like wound it yet. It's getting into optimal range now. It's taking railgun fire too, which is good. Okay, there we go. Now it's taking serious damage. We'll let 1 more barrage for the lasers. Okay, now we need to change targets. Let's switch to this guy who's coming in on us. Oof, that was nasty, that hit he just took. Who's this? This is the Shattered Dawn. He's coming in very fast. He's still okay. He's going to get past us without taking too much damage, isn't he? Yeah, he kind of got through us there without too much of an issue. Okay, who's next? I think it's going to have to switch to the Dusk Wind. I can't click on it. With such a bit of dodge to point decoys, they're too... Yeah, like Nebulous, really. Humans should appear to come up with some pretty crazy stuff. Oh, he's taking railgun fire. The dog is barking again. What is wrong with her tonight? Come on, kill it. that choral sting when I said come on, kill it feels a little bit judgmental. Okay, I don't think it's firing anymore, and there's another ship on its way in, so let's switch to the Misty Veil. The thunk of railgun rounds hitting. This is the last undamaged ship the aliens have in this combat zone. Exactly, Demonicus. We do indeed. I think this ship's out of Delta V because it's not maneuvering. Where did this laser just fired once there? This ship here is coming back around, actually. What is this? This is the Iron Flower. Come on, guys. Finish these ships off. I'm gonna have to just quickly check on the dog. I'm sorry, everybody. She's just barking like crazy, and it's 1 a.m. 2 secs. Thank you for waking everybody up for that. Let's wrap you up. Good girl. Right, all that barking was just because she wanted to come back through here. So I don't think fighter carriers make sense because the only thing they could do is deliver missiles. So maybe we're supposed to have strategic station missile carriers. Well then, let's get some proper missile carriers. Let's some space cruise missiles. Okay, we got one. This guy next. But there is also this guy up here. Actually, this is the bigger threat if we can hit it. He's very high above us, though. Like, extreme range. Corvette-sized fighters, yeah. He's going to come back around in a second, so I want to keep him as the primary. Because that curve is going to get right back into our most effective range. That was a pretty crazy fight. Maybe try to steal portion of the initiative if they have a 100% chance to salvage tech. Yeah, that's a good idea. Some guns with magnetized powder being spread. Yeah, stuff like that. I guess in Mishap's vision, the way I see it is they're autonomous enough that they will automatically dodge incoming fire without you needing to control them so much. That's it, I think. I think we got them. There's only this ship left here that's combat capable. And it's not going to come back, is it? So, yeah. Do I have to chase it down? I mean, I could send... What I could do is I could intercept with this battlecruiser. Oh, he's gone. It's just this one. And he's about to leave the battle zone as well. I'll set an intercept course. Right, that's it. We won. I mean, we won in inverted commas, but at least we stopped the station from being destroyed. Victory for Project Exodus. Castle Solomon was successfully defended. The following people will be defended. We lost 3 people. We lost our flagship, which sucks. No, the flagship survived. That's the Incorporeal Reservoir is the flagship. It's still alive. Space Forces Project Exodus defeated the aliens in the Battle of Ceres. Stone Lord. Project Exodus lost 3 ships. The aliens lost 6 ships. Okay. That was a pretty nasty fight. Let's finish off this turn, and then I'm going to finish up for the night. Alien Fleet 550 has begun bombarding Port Mosby. So the reason they're doing this is because they think our fleet isn't enough of a threat to stop them. Now what we do have... can you guys transfer to Station Station? We don't have Delta V. I can't remember. They can if I equalize Delta V, share propellant, they might be able to do it after that. We're not running away. We haven't done any running away yet out of gaming, I'm afraid. We've just been holding Earth and saving humanity. A space fighter shouldn't be an analog to a modern airplane fighter, but something close to a small torpedo boat or bomber aircraft. Big enough to have significant weapons and armor when it sacrifices endurance and fuel and range and crew capacity for weeks, which should all be provided by the carrier. They really do hate Port Mosby. But we do have... So the Black Friday delivery fleet is really badly damaged. We do have this fleet here, which I think on its own isn't enough. Why not still not even now? Cut out the crew and just build a autonomous missile truck. I think core, practically yes, but I think I agree with Mishaps in that I would rather have a cool fighter bomber than a 2-stage missile. But you're right, the missile makes more sense. So we're just gonna have to let them bombard them for now. I don't want to dispatch these guys. Okay, let's see if they can... Oh, Black Friday can get to Station Station now. They cannot. Can they get to Sales Center? Yes, they can. They have to go to Sales Center to resupply. Alien Fleet launches... Is that another carrier? This looks like a big fleet. This is Victor 4.1. This is 3 dreadnoughts and a battle cruiser. It's going to get here on June 2045. We're not going to have ships for that. Okay, this is getting a little bit scary. So that's June. It's May right now. We need to get some ships laid down. And the problem with okay, this is gonna have to wait for next stream because I need to do some serious logistical thinking, and at 1 a.m. in the morning, I'm not ready to do it. So I think I'm gonna hold and end the stream here, even though we're in the middle of a turn, because this is a really big moment, and I need to plan this out really carefully. I probably need to think about it during the week as to what we're gonna do. So I'm really sorry to interrupt the conversation, the really interesting conversation that's that's happening in chat. But I'm gonna end here. Let's save the game. Big fleet for June, so I know what's coming. And thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. As always, I really appreciate you being here, and you're all awesome. So don't forget that. You can tell that I'm tired because I've lost the ability to construct meaningful sentences. I'm going to try and get you a Voices of the Void tomorrow, but I haven't recorded it yet because I've been quite busy. And I have basketball, but I should have time after basketball to do the recording and get you Voices of the Void. And then we'll be back on Thursday night for... What are we playing on Thursday night? It was something fun. It wasn't Claire Obscura. Yeah, it was Claire Obscura. We'll be playing Claire Obscura tomorrow night, on Thursday night. And then we'll be back on Sunday for the end of the Altars. And then I'll probably try and get out Voices of the Void on Friday or Saturday as well. But anyway, I'm going to head to bed. Have a great one, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Everybody who donated for coffee, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So that's a thank you to... we're not going to see that. Thank you to Shinobu Whale, Shinobu Mail. A thank you to T-Rim. A thank you to Monicus. A thank you to Here Be Dragons. You're all awesome, as well as everybody else, of course. But have a good one. I'm going to stop talking rubbish, and I'll see you later. Ciao, everybody. Thanks again.